family. Yeah, it's 5:44 a.m. Got up a little while ago. About to run to the park. Today, I think I'm gonna go to this park called it's called Aqueduct Walk. They got a nice pull-up setup there and everything. I was talking to a brother yesterday in the park, and the brother was telling me about it. He said he goes there Sundays. So I think he goes there one day out of the week, twice out of the week. But I remember I was walking down this right by the college. I was walking down there and bumped into it one day. I took my drone down there and I was just, playing with the drone and everything like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the park a little while. So yeah, I had seen an article, right? Me and a buddy was talking about this months ago, and it seems like it's a bill being passed um, to from 5 cent to 10 cent a bottle in a can, right? So I said a long time ago, like I know a lot of other people probably formulated in their head that these people are struggling, right? Many of them have habits. They're struggling on the streets, picking up bottles and cans, but at the same time they're recycling, right? And it's funny. We did a story on the whole recycle scam and everything like that, so we know about that. But they're recycling, right? Supposedly doing the right thing, and also keeping the streets clean, right? Keeping the streets clean at the same time. So the government probably been realized that, right? Like we did, but now they're actually, reconsidering upping it to 10 cent right now. I said to myself, now they have glass factories where you can take glass and get paid for it, right? I remember one time a brother, I was working out on the scaffold, right? And the brother was walking by and he said, "Is that your bottle?" And I said, "No." I forgot what type of bottle it was, but I said, "No, that's not my bottle." So he said, "Okay." He said, "So he took it." And he said something about sell it on eBay, something to that nature. But they do have glass factories where you can take the glass, and that's exactly what those machines do. The people who own the machines, they take it and they get a bigger pay, right? So I said to myself, imagine if liquor bottles, right, was 10 cent, right? I see those all the time. Walking down the block, you see the Don Julio bottles, the Hennessy bottles, like in every street. So I said, wow, man. I think, and now too, you see like ordinary people picking up bottles and cans in the street, man. I remember when I was young, living in Queens, it was this Chinese lady, right? And she was doing the bottle thing before I had seen anyone ever in my life doing it. I didn't even know what it was. I just knew this lady used to pick up bottles from we lived in a residential, so it didn't really look too bad. But excuse me, we thought, she was crazy when we were young. We the crazy can lady, right? But as you got older and you branched out, you started seeing it more. People doing it more, especially if you go up to Liberty Avenue. There's a busy traffic area. So people up there, ramming, going through the cans, and they're picking up bottles, going through the garbage and everything like that. But yeah, they're upping it, man. And it's funny. I'm gonna put the video up. I was talking to my man Miguel, good brother, and he used to have about like um, 10 shopping carts on his back, roped up together. And he can't do that no more. He's getting older, I guess. So now he's down to like two, three of them. And I was just talking to him. And every time I see him, I give him a donation. I give the brother 50 cents, give him $1, whatever. If I can do it, I give it to him, right? Because people are taking videos of him and pictures, and they don't know any better, and they're getting paid, right? And I'm not saying they got to give him half of the bankroll or whatever, but I say give the brother something. So a lot of times, when I'm walking by, the Mexican lady, they're pushing the bottles, pushing the cans. I give them 50 cents, $1. You take a load off them, man. You put a smile on people's faces, and it's like kind of like donating to them and encouraging them to keep doing what they're doing, but to also do more. Because yes, they're keeping the streets clean, they're recycling, and they're struggling. It's just that many of them have habits. So I knew this one Spanish guy, right? Lived in my building, and he told me that his wife and his children, they lived back in Puerto Rico. So the guy I would hear him in the morning with the cans, the cans. They would let him leave his shopping cart in the back, the garbage thing, and he would go back there and he would get it. I would hear him in the morning. I mean, in the morning, like 6 o'clock, and then I see the brother a few times during the day, I guess making his pit stops or whatever, his runs. And I would see him late at night coming in, the last round. And the brother would have a bid, I guess his $5 jump. And I said, wow, man, you did all of this just for that? So clearly I could see the brother was going through something. He probably missed his wife, rent and everything. He was telling me he gets, he gets disability. And he sends a lot of money home to his family. So that keeps him afloat, to self-medicate, to get high, and the things that just keeps him afloat, man. And I said, wow, you doing all of this, man, all day. The brother was gone, man, just for a 50 cent or $1 beer, whatever beer you should drink. I think it was the I don't know, it's Hurricane or something of that nature, and a $5 hit, man. And I said, wow, man, this brother's going hard all day. For sometimes $3 he would say he would make, So, it's a good thing they upping it, 10 cent, that means 10 bottles is $1, man. That makes a difference. That makes a difference, man. I might get out and pick me a couple of cans, or at least I'm not throwing away my cans. I buy cases of water, and cases of soda, juice, stuff like that. I'm definitely not throwing it away now. I'm taking it back, and I'm getting my money, man. But peace and love. I'm headed to the park, man. I'll rap with y'all later. Go check out my man APTV, my brother Just Eric, man. We on the scene. We did a live the other day. Y'all could go check out on Just Eric. And this is my other channel. I think this is Creating Healthy Boundaries. I'm able to go live on all my channels now. So I'm going to be going live on different channels, switching it up. Y'all want me to speak about anything, touch on any topic, DM me, leave it in the comment section. Peace and love.